EdenTree were one of the first to launch the UK equity fund in 1988. To put that into some kind of context, the Berlin Wall was still standing. What has changed, I think, are two things. Fundamentally, the first is the language. We've gone from ethical to RI to SRI to ESG, sustainability, and transition. So the whole lexicon's changed dramatically. The other part, which is really important for investors in particular, is choice. In 1988, there were only 2 funds available, full stop. If fast forward 33 odd years on, we're now in a position where there's hundreds of funds across various asset classes and also geographies. So investors and also fund buyers can actually build a portfolio for all types of clients across all risk criteria. I think certainly over the last 20 years in particular that we've been focused on ESG. The 2 areas which we've seen a real improvement when it comes to companies, particularly in the UK, is firstly around reporting. 20 years ago, it was very difficult to get any data on ESG metrics from management. Sometimes they weren't even actually measuring it. I think that's changed dramatically. Companies are very much now engaged on reporting on ESG and also transmitting that data to investors as well. Secondly, probably the most important one is engagement. Companies previously refused to engage on various topics, whether they be industry-led or company-specific. I think now that they realize that there's a huge amount of merit in engaging with their shareholder base in order to get better ESG or the credentials and criteria and to show themselves in the best possible light in this area. I think COP26 presents investors a really good opportunity to take stock of what we've agreed in Paris in terms of policy, regulation, and commitments as well, and also measure any progress that has taken place. I think one of the things we've also talked about in terms of net zero, science-based targets, also discuss those and to unpack those going forward. And a really good example I'll give here is around cement, which is a core component of concrete, which is 7% of emissions globally, which is more than aviation and deforestation put together. We need to find a way through in terms of policy and regulation to incentivize cement companies in order to lower the emissions over a period of time so they can actually help us get to those targets, either the ones set in Paris or also the ones that are going to be set at COP26 as well.